One of the electives that I also really liked engaging with was a theory elective where, where you kind of try and come up with theory that's very suited, that's very rooted to what we call the global south.
I really enjoyed studying the commons because everything that we picked up, be it inequality, governance or economy, even in fact ecology and infrastructure, the ones that I was not acquainted with at all. You studied things from a specific angle because the lecturer wanted you to look at it that way, but it was important because those things were like nuances that you wouldn't notice yourself unless somebody had trained you to.
For my project, I'm actually working on a podcast, and I'm looking at urban health issues, and I'm looking at growing rates of diabetes in the urban context. But I'm excited about the fact that my final output will be in the form of a podcast. So it's given me an opportunity to understand urban health, interact with a lot of practitioners in the field in that sense, and also gain skills in terms of working with sound and editing, that form. So that's something that has been pretty exciting.
The concept of internship is not new in the colleges. What I found special about this place is that it gives you lots of flexibility. You can pitch your own projects. You can work in different firms and wherever your academic disciplines belong to or does not belong to.
I love the masterclass. I think that's one of most of my learnings, I would say, were from masterclass, where people who have achieved a lot and came and shared their stories of their work, and it also kind of answered a lot of questions about work ethics, or it kind of answered about confusions about what kind of work do you really want to do.
You totally enter to a different domain, or I would say a different zone of your thinking or something. Exposure visits are so well organized in a way that in a week you can engage with that particular city amazingly, which either if you go to that city as a tourist, you will never be able to see those layers and those structure of the city which is there.
So some were, I think, very technical in the sense that we learned GIS, we had the media lab, and I think it's really good to get acquainted to these techniques because I think they're going to be they are really important when it comes to helping your research reach out to a lot of people.
My favorite part of the UFP is Practica. We enjoyed Practica a lot. Basically, there was no theme actually. We were just told to go to the field and observe the field and bring stories from the field. So even representation from the field there was no limitations in representation. So you can put it in words, you can do drama, you can make movies, you can just bring the soundscapes from the space.